So let's see sharing of wages now. So when I go for sharing of wages, I want to tell you one point. That is, wages are always shared. So note down this point, always shared based on quantity of work done. So wages are always shared based on quantity of work done. Okay. So if work done, for example, suppose A and B are there. See, for example, what we do generally, we give for contract, right? We'll be giving for total work to be done, we'll pay, or else for the number of days they are working, we'll be paying. So we will be paying based on the work done. Okay, if you pay for the number of days, no, for the work which to be completed in one day, they will take more than one day. That, for example, they might take 1 week and they can complete. That is loss for us. So for whatever work they are doing, for that only we should be paying. That is the reason why I wrote here, wages are always shared based on the quantity of work done. So suppose, for example, so now both. So for example, I'll give this question later. A and B are there. A and B, they can do the work in 20 days and 30 days. This is what we saw earlier, no? 20 days, 30 days. So what is the LCM now? Total work is 60 units. Half that will go for 1 day work. What is 1 day work? 3 units, 2 units. This is the 1 day work. So now what? For example, they both took the work for 12,000 rupees, you think. So they will be paid 12,000 for completing entire work. They took it for 12,000. So now total work is 60 units. It means that, so for 60 units they are going to be paid 12,000. So for 1 unit they will be paid how much? 200. For 1 unit they will be paid 200. Whoever does 1 unit, they will be paid 200 rupees. So now, for example, 3 days or else 4 days work I will take. If I take 4 days work, so if I take 4 days work, 4 days work I will take. If I take 4 days work, this will be 3 into 4. The work done will be 3 into 4. Here work done will be 2 into 4. In the same way, if I take 7 days work, the work done will be 3 into 7. In the same way, here it will be 2 into 7. If you go for n days work, so the work done by A will be 3 into n. The work done by B will be 2 into n. Okay, for this we have seen earlier, the work will be completed in 12 days. So total work will be completed in 12 days if they work together. Am I correct or not? 5, 60 by 2, 60 by 5, that is 12 days. It means that A completes, so per day 3 units now. Like this he worked for 12 days. So it means A will complete 36 units if they work together. Similarly, B will complete 2 into 12. So that is 24 units. They will complete 24 units. So for 1 unit, how much they will be paid? For 1 unit, they will be paid. So amount, if you come for amount, for 1 unit, they will be paid 200. So A will get 36 into 200. So B will get 24 into 200. So how much this is? 7,200 will be the A share in this total wages. So this will be 4,800. So this will be 4,800. This will be the total amount that B is going to get. So this is lengthy process, no? So but what I want to conclude here is that, so whatever work they will do, for that we will be paying. So here what we are doing, we are finding out the amount to be paid for 1 unit, and then we are finding in how many days the work is completed and how many units each person is doing, and then for that we are taking this multiple and we are calculating. So this is one way of solving. So instead of this, what I will do now, So I'll again come back to this slide. So for example, the same question, A, B. So now coming to days, A can do the work in 20 days, B can do it in 30 days. So what is that LCM? LCM of work is 60 units. Now 1 day work. What is 1 day work? 1 day work is 3 units, 2 units. So there I told you 4 days work or 3 days work will be 3 into 3. This will be 2 into 3. In the same way here, n days work. If you go for n days work, it will be 3 into n. This will be 2 into n. So take the ratio of work done. So if you take the ratio of work done, whatever might be the number of days, this will get cancelled. So whatever might be the number of days they are working, the work done will be in the ratio of 3:2. So from now what I will be doing now, so take 1 day work, take the ratio of work done. So ratio of work done you take, and then 5 parts, they are going to divide the total work into 5 parts. When you divide this total work into 5 parts, this 5 parts, for this 5 parts they are being paid 12,000. For this 5 parts they are being paid 12,000. From this 1 part equal to how much? 2400, 2,400. Am I correct? So now A is getting how many parts here? A is getting 3 parts. So it is 3 into 2,400. So this is 7,200. In the same way, B is getting 2 parts. So it is 2 into 2,400. So this is 4,800. When you go see here, the same amount are coming. They are getting the same amount, 7,200 and 4,800. Even here you see. So when you see here also it is same, no? Same amount they are getting. Satisfied? So from now what we will be doing? We will be taking 1 day works. You should get a doubt now why you are taking 1 day works ratio. Whatever might be the number of days they are doing, whether they does 100 days also, they will be dividing the work in this ratio only. Why you are taking only work ratio? Because amount should be paid for work done. Okay, understood? Anyway, I will be giving you 2 more questions. So 2 to 3 questions. Okay, for this I will write the question, copy. A can do a work in 20 days. A can do a work in 20 days. B in 30 days. Comma. They undertook to do a work for rupees 12,000. Then find their shares. So initially I want you people to copy the question and then copy this, then we will see this. Okay, so copy the question. So A can do a work in 20 days, B can do in 30 days. They undertook to do a work for rupees 12,000, then find their shares. Okay. So now copy this initially, so that you will understand. This is a general way of doing. So if they does the work for n days also, ratio will be same. Okay, copy. Now you copy this. This is the process which we are going to follow from now. So now I will be giving you 2 questions. I will write the questions. You solve and comment your answers. A can do a work in 10 days. B can do in 15 days. Full stop. With the help of C, they completed they completed the work in 5 days. Work in 5 days. Full stop. Find the share of C in a total wages of rupees 18,000. Similarly, one more question. This is gate question. Gate 2 marks. A can do a work in 20 days, or else A can do a work in 10 days, comma, B can do in 15 days, A can do a work in 10 days, B can do in 15 days. 15 days. Full stop. They both undertook to do a piece of work for rupees 24,000. After working for 5 days, both left, comma, C completed remaining work in 8 days. Full stop. Find share of C. Next, one more. A and B undertook to do a piece of work for rupees 4,800. Full stop. If A completed 17/24 of work, A completed 17/24 of work, then find B share. Okay, I'll give you 3 minutes time. So copy this, solve the answers and comment your answers. Okay. Subhash commented 3,000, 4,000, 1,400. Vijay Simha 4,000 rupees for second one. Gokul Krishna Uppala commented that 300. So 3,000 for the first one. Akshaya 300, 2,066.67. Next, Kirtivasan commented 9,000 for first one. Vijay Simha commented 3,000. Aarti commented 3,000. Vikash Balaji commented 3,000. Abhinav R commented 3,000. Okay, we'll see now one by one. So A can do a work in 10 days and B can do in 15 days. So first one, A can do the work in 10 days. Coming to days. B can do in 15 days. So now C, A plus B plus C. See what is happening here, A can do in this many days, B can do in 15 days. With the help of C, they did it in 5 days. So this is 5 days. Okay. So now what is the LCM now? LCM now is 30 units. Now 1 day work. What is 1 day work for us? This is 3 units. This is 2 units. This is 6 units. So it means that this will be 6 minus 3 plus 2. So this is 1 unit. So what is the ratio? 3:2:1. Now 6 parts equal to what is the total amount? 16,000. 1 part equal to how much? 3,000. 1 part equal to 3,000. What should we find out? So we have to find the share of C, he told. C equal to how many parts? 1 part. So it will be 3,000. That's it. Okay, this is for first one. So for next one, so what did he tell? A can do the work in 10 days, B can do in 15 days. They both undertook to do a piece of work for 24,000. After working for 5 days, both left. C completed remaining work in 8 days. See, this point is very important. Remaining work in 8 days, he told. Okay, remember that. So now A, B and C. C he didn't give, A plus B plus C also he didn't give. So now days, if you take, A can do in 10 days, B can do in 15 days. So B can do in 15 days. So now what is LCM? LCM is 30 units. So now 1 day work. What is 1 day work for us? 3 units, 2 units. See if they suppose if I have here no A plus B plus C value, I can take the total value and I can put away. But here what did he tell? They worked for 5 days it seems. What does it mean? It means that A can complete 3 into 5. Okay. So now B can complete 2 into 5. So now both together completed how many units? This is 15 and 10. Totally they completed 25 units. Now C completed the remaining work. So how much C completed? So C completed remaining, that is nothing but 30 minus 25. So C completed 5 units. This 5 units C completed in 8 days it seems. But that 8 days is a trap. That is not required for me. We are paying amount for wages for which one? We are paying wages for quantity of work done, but not for the number of days they are working. So what is this? Ratio of work done is enough for me. So ratio of work done for A and B, C I told now whatever this is, that only will be. So for this is, now totally this will be in the ratio of 3:2:1. Totally how many parts? 6 parts. So 6 parts equal to how much? So how much did I give amount? So 6 parts equal to 24,000 now. So 24,000. So 24,000. Now 1 part equal to how much? 4,000. So whom we should find out? C we should find out. C is 1 part, that is 4,000. That's it. Hope you understood this. C is completing remaining work. The total amount of work done by C alone is required for me. No need of number of days they are working. Okay. Next. So total amount is 4,800 for next question. What did he tell? A completed 17 by 24th of work. A is completing 17 by 24th of work. What does it mean? It means that total work is 24 parts. In that A completed 17 parts. So now can I say that B completed the remaining work, that is 7 by 24th of work. Okay. So now if you take ratio of A and B, it will be 17:7. That's all now, 17:7. So what is the total work? I told now whatever is denominator, that will be our total. So 24 parts will be 4,800. So now 1 part is equal to how much? 200. B equal to how many parts? 7 parts. So 7 into 200, it will be 1400. That's it. Okay. So I'll give you some 1 or 2. I think many people might have solved this. Okay. If not, you copy. Okay. So if you have doubt, you can comment.
Hope you have learned something today. If you like the lecture, subscribe to the channel. If you have any doubts, you can ask them in the comment section. Give your valuable feedback in the comment section. For complete lectures of mine, enroll in Octomy. Thank you. Let's catch up in Octomy.